Growing up as a kid, I played a lot of video games, and this was one of my favorite video game franchises ever. And when I heard them making a movie, I was like, I can't wait! Oh my god, Michael Fassbender! Oh, it's the guy who did Macbeth? Like, this is gonna be awesome! Assassin's Creed. From childhood, I have always played the Assassin's Creed game. These games are fun. You get to be in the 15th century, whatever, the 14th century, whatever century, and you're pretty much an assassin. You get to kill people, and it's a storyline, because in the game, you're playing this character who's in the present day, and his memories are sent back into the 14th century, and you're an assassin. Just like this movie. I am a huge fan of this game series. I'm such a fan that I actually own a statue right there. You can see it. Look at it. It's beautiful. I love it. It's from the third game, and I love it, and I play the game whenever I have a chance to. I don't own it right now because I only play Xbox One and PS4, but either way, that's all my game nerdist, whatever. But yes, I'm a fan of Assassin's Creed. If I have a statue right there in my background, I like that thing in some sort of way, and it's right there. So it just shows you I am a fan, and I am looking for this movie. Did I think this movie was going to be amazing? No. But I thought it'd be a lot better than what I got. Assassin's Creed, this is not going to be a good movie at all. This is not a good, Okay, let me just start off. This movie just starred Michael Fassbender, Marion Cotillard, and the, Alfred from freaking Batman vs. Superman, Jeremy Irons, that's his name. Almost forgot it. And it's pretty much said Michael Fassbender is a prisoner, and he has DNA memories, whatever, his ancestors who were assassins. Well, his assassin ancestor hid this thing called the apple. This thing, he hid it away from all these people, and they never found it. And this little apple thing is like something that can wipe out a lot of stuff, a lot of people, and it's dangerous. And so it was hidden away by his ancestors. So they made this machine where he's hooked up and he can move around, not from the video game, and he can move around, whatever, and he becomes the memories of his ancestor, so they can find the apple and then pretty much get it and destroy mankind, pretty much, because Jeremy Irons is the bad guy. I'm not going to spoil, everyone knew that. Jeremy Irons, he's in the movie, he's a bad guy. Marion Cotillard is the daughter of Jeremy Irons, and Michael Fassbender is a prisoner. So what I think of this movie, it's straight up a bad movie. It's straight up poop. I am completely thrown off of how bad this movie was. This movie is literally poop. It's poop with some good stuff in it. There's some good gold in the poop, but you gotta dig around in the poop to find the gold. Okay, I'll start with positives. First things first, this movie looks great. The direction, the art, the cinematography in the 14th century, it all looks really good. The movie was directed really good. The guy, he also directed Macbeth with Michael Fassbender and Marion Cotillard. And he did a great job. It was good directing. I appreciate him. I want to see more from this guy. He did a good job with the action scenes in some portions. We'll get to that. Anyways, it looked good. Michael Fassbender, he was good in the movie. Did I care for his character? Heck no. I did not give a crap about him at all. Neither did I care about Marion Cotillard. She did a good job. Didn't care for her character. Jeremy Irons, he wasn't even great. He was okay. Now, most of this movie takes place in the 21st century. Because the posters showed the 14th century, and all these trailers show off the 14th century 50-50. This movie is 50-50 with the 14th century and the 21st century. I'm not kidding you. I'm pretty sure you see more 21st century than the actual 14th century. How in the world does that happen? In the original game, the guy is laying on a table and you go into the world of the 14th century and you're there most of the time. When the mission ends, you wake up, you learn more story, you go back in there. That would have been better. In this movie, he's in a machine with his spinal cord snatched to it where he can move around and jump whatever, and in the middle of an action scene, when he is stabbing a person, it cuts back to Michael Fassbender doing that to nothing. And it does that in every single action scene. And then when there is an action scene that you actually see, it's so shaky cam cut back and forth you can't see everything. There's one scene where this girl's fighting these three guards, and she's flipping this pole whatever, smacking them. She flips the pole, cut, next shot, hit the guy in the face, cut, now she's back over here, cut. It's so shaky cam cut, it looked terrible. I couldn't tell what was happening. I could tell something good was happening, but there wasn't anything I could see because it was filmed terribly. Now the movie looks good, But these action scenes, come on, I wanted to see him jump off the building in one shot. When he jumps off the building, it's literally up, down, 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 up, face forward. Like, I'm like, give me one shot. One shot, that's all I need. This movie just had so many problems. And the story about this Apple thing, whatever, it's so dumb. When they go back to the 21st century and he's all like sitting around there, he's learning more about this. When he gets more skills, whatever, he's starting to learn about these prisons, whatever. He gets inmates. He gets to go and talk to the other inmates who are also assassins, whatever. He gets to talk to them pretty much. And he's trying to learn about this. Jeremy Irons is like, we gotta do something about this. And he's trying to escape, whatever, and they're trying to like trick him, whatever, everything. And this whole Apple idea, like, they literally call it an apple. It's so dumb. It's so dumb, and you learn nothing. You don't know how this apple was made. You just know he's got to go get it, he's got to find it, and bad guys can do whatever they want with it. This movie was so dumb. It's just dumb, it's stupid, there's so much potential. I will give it credit for it trying to stick to the video game. It tried, it really did. It had some cool scenes, it had some really cool, like, mirages to the game, which made me geek out. But if you do not play the games and you watch this movie, you're just like, alright, he's just opening his thing, jumping like this, and jumping on someone's back and killing them like that. To me, I'm like, that's like the video game, that's cool. But this movie, it doesn't like, it just goes for certain things for fans. It needs to broaden everything out. But overall, this movie was boring. When they went back to the 21st century, I was bored. I was like, can you go back to the 14th century? Because that stuff is actually like, good to look at and it's cool, but everything about this movie, the story is dumb, you don't care about any characters. The only cool thing about this movie is there's some cool action scenes when you can see them, and it's cool for me because I'm a fan of the game. But that's it. Overall, this movie sucks. Full on sucks. I will not buy it on Blu-ray. I don't even watch it again. So I'm going to give an Assassin's Creed, the movie, a very disappointing D. I thought this movie was complete disappointment, and it could have been so much better. And what's making me really sad is Warcraft was better than this movie. I'm not a fan of World of Warcraft, but this Warcraft was better than this movie. And I just want a good video game movie. If they screw up Uncharted, oh, if they screw up Uncharted, I am literally pulling the trigger. Uncharted's like my favorite game ever. If they do a movie and they completely bomb that movie, I'm literally going to pull the trigger. Sign it right now. So anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed my little rant on Assassin's Creed movie. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys!